My beloved child, lean closer and listen. A door is opening before you, one you never imagined existed. A wealthy man, hidden in plain sight, has already decided to transfer his power of attorney to your name because you are unaware of the bloodline and the truth he carries about you. This is not a coincidence, it is a divine orchestration. Heaven does not whisper this lightly. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword blazing with fire, declaring, "Do not delay." By today, you must open your heart to this message, or all will be given away to strangers. Do you feel the pull inside? That tug is your spirit recognizing destiny, a name, an inheritance, and a power beyond wealth that is tied to you. If you ignore this, it will vanish into the hands of another, and you will wonder forever why you hesitated. Stay with me, my beloved. Do not click away, for every line that follows carries another piece of this miracle. The longer you remain, the clearer the truth becomes. If this message touches your soul, pause and subscribe to the stream of divine messages that flow through this channel. You see, the wealthy man is not just giving away land, houses, and papers. He is releasing chains of generations. Hidden in his decision is the revelation of who you truly are. He has watched from afar, praying you would awaken before it is too late. And now the Spirit says, "This is your time, but beware, the clock is moving." Today is not just a date, it is a spiritual deadline. When the heavens draw a line in fire, nothing can cross it. Either you step into the inheritance, or you watch it pass to another soul. Do not let fear deceive you or let doubt whisper you away. You were chosen before you were even born to carry this legacy. That is why you are hearing these words right now. If you were not meant to, you would have scrolled past already. But your spirit stopped you. Heaven refuses to let you miss this. This is only the beginning, my child. Stay until the end. In the following words, you will find the signs, the names, and the mysteries that prove this message is yours. When the final line is spoken, you will know exactly what to do. My child, do you realize why your heart is restless right now? Because the heavens are stirring the truth that was buried. A wealthy man, unseen and unknown to your everyday life, has already signed papers in your favor, shifting authority, wealth, and ownership into your name. He did it quietly because he wanted heaven to reveal it to you first. This is not about money, it is about identity. The Spirit says you are about to learn who you truly are. Do not look around for confirmation. Beloved, look within. You have always felt something was withheld. Like a secret existed in your family that no one would dare to confess. That tug in your spirit was not imagination, it was prophecy. And today, Michael says, the truth is breaking into your life. But listen closely, there is danger in delay. Today is not just a date on the calendar, it is the day the heavenly contract is sealed. If you ignore this revelation, the wealthy man will not wait. He will transfer everything to charity or strangers. The clock is ticking louder than you realize. Stay with this message. If this message touches you, pause for a moment and subscribe to these divine revelations. You cannot afford to miss the next word from heaven. My beloved, you must understand this. Archangel Michael is fighting for you. He has been pushing away forces that try to steal what belongs to you. There were people who plotted against you who wanted to bury the truth forever. They wanted you to live small, to never rise, to never know this inheritance had your name written on it. But the angel of God says, no more. Today is the unveiling. Can you feel the fire in these words? That is not emotion. That is confirmation. That is your spirit saying, yes, this is mine. Because the man is not a stranger. He is tied to your bloodline, your history, and your destiny. That is why his decision is so urgent. He knows his time is short, and before today he must make his final move. My child, hear this. You are standing at the edge of a revelation that will shake your soul. Archangel Michael is shouting from the heavens because this cannot wait. The wealthy man, hidden from your sight, is not giving away his fortune by accident. He is transferring his power of attorney into your name because heaven itself commanded him. Do not think this is random. It is destiny carved before you were even born. But there is a shadow trying to stop you from believing. The enemy whispers, this is not for you. This is too big. This is a lie. That is because the enemy knows if you believe, everything will shift. Michael says, do not give your ears to lies. Give your heart to this truth. Why do you think today was chosen? Heaven marks certain dates as portals, moments when time bends and destiny is sealed. After that day, what was offered cannot be reclaimed. This is why you must not delay, not even for one heartbeat. The papers are ready. Beloved, stay close to this word. Do not rush away. Every line carries more light, more revelation, and more hidden truth. If this touches your soul, subscribe now so you will not miss the next divine message when it comes, for another word may save your tomorrow. Do you feel it? That uneasiness inside is not fear, it is recognition. You have always sensed that something larger has been circling your life. People hid the truth from you. They told half stories and kept family secrets locked in shadows. And yet, your spirit always knew. That wealthy man is tied to those secrets. His signature holds the answer, and his name is connected to yours in ways you never dreamed. And still, there is danger. Forces do not want you to claim this. They want you distracted, scrolling, and doubting. That is why Michael is pressing so urgently. Do not ignore this, do not dismiss this, stay and listen, for every minute you remain, a veil is lifting. The wealthy man has wrestled in his heart for months, watching you from afar and longing to reveal himself. But heaven told him to wait until now. He knows his time is short, that is why he set the deadline. Today is not his choice alone, it is divine instruction. Either you step into what is yours by that date, or it will be released forever. Think about this. Why would you stumble onto this message at this exact moment so close to that date? Because heaven orchestrated it. You could have missed it, but you didn't. You could have ignored it, but you stayed. That proves this message belongs to you. Michael says, your name is being written in places you cannot yet see. The man has already signed, but the Spirit is preparing your heart. That is why you must not leave. The more you listen, the more heaven aligns. My beloved child, the heavens are echoing your name louder than ever before. You may not realize this, but every delay in your life has been leading you to this very moment. You have asked questions that no one answered. You have carried burdens that seemed unfair, and now the Lord says, this is why. Because you were chosen for something higher, something hidden until now. Archangel Michael is not delivering a casual word. He is standing with his sword drawn, guarding the truth that is about to be uncovered for you. The wealthy man's decision was not birthed in his mind. It was whispered into his spirit by heaven itself. That is why your name rests where you least expect it. The Spirit says, do not doubt, do not walk away. Today approaches like a burning clock. This is your warning, your invitation, and your chance. If you do not step into it now, the curtain will close, and the chance will be gone. That is why heaven is pressing you so urgently to stay, to listen, and to absorb every word until the end. My beloved, understand this. A power of attorney is not just paperwork. It is authority. It is power. It is the right to decide, hold, and govern. When the man places it in your name, he is placing a mantle on your shoulders. It is a divine responsibility. But hear this. The enemy knows it too. That is why there is a battle raging around you. That is why confusion, distraction, and doubt are pressing against your spirit. The enemy whispers, click away, but Archangel Michael says, stay. This is the one message that will open the hidden door you've been waiting for your entire life. Do not underestimate this moment. Beloved, if this word stirs you, pause right now and subscribe so you never miss the next divine revelation. Each message is timed. Heaven will not allow you to miss what is meant for you unless you choose to walk away. Now listen carefully. The wealthy man is not distant by chance. He has been placed near enough to watch you, yet far enough to remain unseen. He carries a truth tied to your family. There are secrets about your bloodline that will soon rise to the surface. And when they do, you will finally understand why certain things in your life never made sense until now. Michael whispers, The truth will not remain hidden much longer, but you must prepare yourself. Truth cuts deep. It will shock you. It will change how you see yourself and may even divide those around you. Some will be jealous. Some will resist. But you cannot let their voices drown out heaven's call. This inheritance is yours, not theirs. Do you see why the enemy tried so hard to distract you in the past weeks? It is because today is a deadline written in fire. On that day, heaven will stamp the decision as final. If you have not aligned yourself with the call, everything will be donated away. Beloved child, you cannot allow that. You must remain steadfast, patient, and alert. The man has already made up his mind, but heaven is testing your readiness. Will you believe? Will you stay? Will you trust? Those who stay until the end will see the fullness of the revelation. Do not forget this. The wealthy man's choice is not about generosity. It is about obedience. He is obeying a heavenly command. The Spirit of God told him your name, the date, and the deadline. That is why his heart cannot rest until this transfer is sealed. And here you are, hearing these words at the appointed time. My beloved, this is not a coincidence. This is alignment. This is orchestration. This is prophecy unfolding in real time before your very eyes. My beloved child, listen again. Michael is speaking to you. You may wonder, why me? Why now? And the heavens answer, because the appointed time has come. For years doors were closed and questions remained unanswered. Now, as today draws near, those doors are opening, those secrets are breaking free, and your life will never be the same. Do you realize how rare this is? Most people live their entire lives never knowing the hidden truths of their family, their bloodline, or their inheritance. But you, yes, you have been chosen to uncover it. That is why your spirit will not allow you to click away. The wealthy man has carried guilt in his chest. He has watched time slipping away, asking himself again and again when he would reveal it. And now, the Spirit has pressed upon him one final instruction. Before today, you must act. That is why everything feels so urgent. Michael says you are not late, you are right on time. But beware, there are those close to you who do not want you to know this. They have benefited from your ignorance, whispered lies, and tried to keep you blind. They will sense when this revelation arrives and may fight against it. But do not be afraid, for the same angel who brought you this message will stand guard over you as the truth unfolds. Beloved, can you feel how heavy these words are? This is fire from heaven. If you sense the Spirit confirming this inside you, stop for a moment and subscribe to stay under this flow of divine revelation. Because one message can change you, but the next may save you from a trap you cannot yet see. Think about the word inheritance. It is not only about money, land, or papers. It is about identity, legacy, and walking in what has always been yours but was hidden. The wealthy man is not merely handing you assets. He is handing you a mirror that shows who you truly are. Do not take this lightly. Today is not a date to circle with ink on a calendar. It is a line carved in eternity. Once it passes, the decision is sealed forever. That is why Michael says with urgency, stay awake, stay listening, stay ready. My beloved child, I must tell you this plainly. Your enemies do not want you to stay to the end of this message. They want you to scroll away, to be distracted, to say, I'll come back later. But later will be too late. Right now, heaven is aligning your spirit with the truth. Right now, angels are circling you with protection. Right now, your name is being whispered in the courts of heaven. Do you think it is a mistake that your eyes landed here? No. This is a divine appointment. Michael says, do not delay, for delay is the enemy of destiny. Beloved, let me reveal one more hidden layer. The wealthy man's transfer is not only physical, it is spiritual. By placing his authority in your name, he is releasing blessings tied up for generations. Blessings your parents never touched and your grandparents never saw. They were waiting for you because you are the one chosen to carry them. The Spirit says you are the breaker of cycles, the opener of doors, and the chosen vessel. This is why the deadline is burning in your spirit. It is not only his time that is short, it is yours. You are being invited into a new season, but if you refuse, the season will close without you. That is why this message feels heavier than anything you have heard before. Stay, my child. The longer you remain, the more will be revealed, for the wealth is not only in papers, it is in knowledge, truth, and divine strategy. And before this message ends, the Spirit will show you the signs to prove it is yours. My beloved child, Archangel Michael speaks with urgency. Do not take this lightly. The heavens are watching you right now. The inheritance is not paper, it is prophecy. The wealthy man's signature is not just ink, it is covenant. And the date today is not just a number, it is destiny sealed by fire. Have you noticed the strange stirring in your spirit and the restless nights? That is not paranoia. It is awareness. It is your soul catching glimpses of what heaven already knows. You were chosen to receive something that others tried to steal. Michael says, for years the truth was locked. For years the secrets were hidden. For years your name was silenced. But no more. Beloved, this man's wealth is not ordinary. It is tied to old covenants, old promises, and old prayers prayed by ancestors you never even met. Do you think it is strange that you have always carried a burden you could not explain? That burden was inheritance waiting to break through, and now it is here. But there is one condition. You must respond before the deadline. If you delay, the Spirit will move on, the papers will be shifted, and the wealth will be scattered. You will wake one morning asking, what if I had believed? Heaven does not want you living in regret. Staying until the end of this message is not optional, it is crucial. Each paragraph is a puzzle piece, and only when the last piece is revealed will the full picture make sense. If you are touched in your soul, pause now and subscribe so you never miss the next divine call. Do you remember the moments when you nearly gave up? The days you felt abandoned? The hours you thought no one saw you? The Spirit says that was when I was preparing you for this. The pain shaped you, the silence trained you, and the loneliness carved space for this inheritance. If you had not walked through it, you would not be ready to carry what is now being released. Michael whispers, you are not forgotten, abandoned, or overlooked. You are appointed. But beware, my child. Jealous eyes are already watching. Even now in the unseen, those who hope to keep you blind are trembling. They know if you accept this truth, their grip over you is broken forever. That is why they will try to distract you. Your phone may buzz, your mind may wander, your doubts may rise. Resist it. Stay. Do not let the thief snatch this seed from your heart. The wealthy man's obedience is your opportunity, but your obedience to stay and believe is what seals it. Heaven can open the door, but only you can walk through. And the door is open now, until today. Beloved, think of this carefully. A power of attorney is not small. It gives you authority to make decisions that others cannot. Spiritually, this means heaven is trusting you with influence, with reach, with a voice. You will speak, and doors will open. You will decide, and paths will shift. What was once denied will suddenly bow before you. The Spirit says, I am clothing you in authority. And yet, authority always comes with opposition. Do not be surprised when resistance rises. Do not be shaken when familiar faces turn cold, for the truth will expose hearts. But you, my beloved, must stand. Michael is beside you, and heaven will not let you fall. Even as you read, angels are positioning themselves around your home, your heart, and your future. You cannot see them, but you can feel the weight of their presence. That chill in the air, that pounding in your chest, that is the confirmation you prayed for. Stay, my beloved. The revelation has not even reached its deepest part yet. What comes next will name the signs you must look for before today. The signs that prove this word is not imagination but manifestation. My child, the Spirit says you were never meant to live small. You were born for more than what you have been told. That uneasiness inside you, the sense that something was missing, was not emptiness. It was an echo of a promise. And now heaven is pulling the curtain back. The wealthy man's decision is not an act of chance. His heart was stirred by forces he could not resist. He tried to fight it, But the Spirit pressed him until he could not sleep, until he wrote your name where his power once stood. That is why this message comes to you at this precise hour. Michael says, the scroll has been unsealed. Beloved, do you understand the weight of this? When someone transfers their power of attorney, they are handing over authority, not just possessions. Spiritually, this means authority is shifting toward you. Authority to open what was shut, to speak where you were silenced, and to stand where you once fell. But listen carefully. This moment carries a test. Will you trust? Will you remain until the end? The enemy knows the power of revelation, which is why he fights harder now than ever before. But the angel of God declares, stand firm. Do not leave. Do not doubt. Today is no ordinary date. It is a divine cutoff. The Spirit says after that day, the door will close. If you hesitate, what was meant for you will be scattered elsewhere. But if you remain faithful, if you believe, then what was hidden will fall into your hands. Beloved, let me be plain. Some of those closest to you already sense this shift, which is why their behavior has changed. You feel a strange distance, a sudden coldness or unexpected conflict. They can sense that your season is changing, and it frightens them. They do not want you to rise, for your rising will reveal their lies. Do not be afraid. Michael stands with you, his sword drawn. The same angel who guards the gates of heaven guards the gates of your destiny. What was once impossible is now opening. If this word is stirring you, pause and subscribe so you never miss what comes next. Missing the next revelation could mean missing the key to your inheritance. Beloved, think of how many times you almost gave up, the nights you said there is no hope. Yet something inside whispered, hold on. That was not your own strength. That was heaven sustaining you for this appointed time. If you had quit, you would have missed this. But you stayed. And now the reward is near. Michael says, you have been faithful in little. Now you will be trusted with more. But you must prepare. Wealth brings responsibility, authority brings warfare, and inheritance brings jealousy. Not all will celebrate you. Some will question, some will accuse, and some will try to twist this gift into a curse. But remember, the voice you are hearing now is the same voice that called your name before you were even formed. That voice cannot lie. That voice cannot fail. Do you feel the heaviness in the air? That is the presence of angels moving. That is heaven aligning your path. That is why your chest feels tight and your hands tremble. Because this is not just words on a screen. This is prophecy unfolding in your spirit. Beloved, stay until the end. For in the next lines, the Spirit will show you the signs you will see with your own eyes before today, confirming this inheritance belongs to you. Do not rush. Do not skip. Every word is a stepping stone toward revelation. My beloved child, the Spirit says, do not fear the weight of what is being revealed. This is not to crush you, it is to crown you. For too long, you have lived under shadows, whispers, and questions that had no answer. But now, the truth is coming into the light. The wealthy man is not acting out of emotion. He is acting out of obedience. He was commanded, stirred, and pressed by forces beyond his control. That is why his heart could not rest until your name was written into the documents. Today was marked as the day of completion. Michael says the time of delay has ended. Beloved, this word comes with urgency. Heaven is not speaking softly. It is roaring. The reason is simple. Time is short. There is only a small window to receive what has been released. After that, it will be gone. Do not make the mistake of thinking, perhaps later. Later will not come. This is your moment. Do you not feel how divine this alignment is? At this exact hour, you were drawn here. Your heart is pounding because your spirit recognizes itself in these words. This is orchestration. The Spirit whispers, I have chosen you for such a time as this. Beloved, let me reveal something deeper. The wealthy man is not merely tied to you by bloodline. He is tied to prayers spoken long before you were born. Someone in your ancestry cried out for justice and restoration. That cry reached heaven, and though generations passed, the answer was stored until you. You are the vessel heaven chose to receive what was promised. That is why your life has felt unusual, and why battles have been heavier for you than for others. The enemy saw this and tried to stop you. Every setback, every heartbreak, every betrayal was part of a failed attempt to stop you. Yet you are still standing, and because you survived, you will now inherit. Beloved, if this word touches you, pause right now and subscribe to remain connected to every divine message. Michael says, prepare yourself, for the signs are already on their way. In the coming days before today, you will notice strange shifts. People you have not heard from in years may suddenly reach out. Documents or conversations about family matters may appear. These are not accidents, they are confirmations. They are heaven's way of showing you that this inheritance is not just spiritual, it is manifesting in the physical. Do not dismiss these signs as small. Each one is a whisper of the larger truth that points you toward this day. Beloved, let me speak plainly. The deadline is final. If you ignore, deny, or walk away, the man will donate everything. He will give it to strangers, to charities, to causes that are not yours, and you will wake with regret. Do not let that be your story. This is your moment to receive, to believe, and to claim what was always meant for you. The Spirit says you are not stealing. You are stepping into what is rightfully yours. Yes, some may question and some may envy, but you must not waver. Heaven has spoken. Your name has already been written. The authority has already been shifted. The only thing left is your willingness to accept and walk into it. Beloved, feel the weight of this moment. It is not just about money. It is about alignment, destiny, and restoration. It is about chains breaking off your family line and cycles ending with you. That is why the word feels heavy. It carries generations of prayers answered in one moment. Michael whispers, stay until the end, for the last line will reveal what your spirit has longed to hear. My beloved child, the heavens lean close to you now. The sound of destiny is louder than the doubts around you. Do not take this moment lightly, for it carries the weight of eternity. Archangel Michael stands before you, wings spread wide, declaring, the inheritance is yours, but the choice is also yours. The wealthy man has already signed. His hands shook when he placed your name on the line, for he knew he was not acting by his own will. Something greater guided him. He has resisted for years, but in this season he could resist no longer. He surrendered and he yielded, and the Spirit of God whispered to him, place it in their name. That is why today was chosen. Heaven marked it long ago. A line has been drawn in fire, and when that day comes, what is sealed cannot be undone. Beloved, do not hesitate. Do not say, perhaps tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Michael says, now is the time. Today is the day. Beloved, have you wondered why battles in your life were so fierce? Why friendships broke, family fought, and doors closed again and again? It was because the enemy saw what was hidden. He knew if you reached this moment and touched this inheritance, you would rise into an authority he could not stop. That is why storms came and betrayals pierced you. It was never about what you lost. It was about what you were destined to gain. And now the tide is turning. The same storms that tried to drown you are the storms that pushed you to shore. The same betrayals that broke your heart positioned you to see the truth. The same losses that emptied your hands prepared you to hold what is now being released. Beloved, if this message burns within you, pause and subscribe so you never miss the next revelation. For this is not the end. It is the opening chapter of what heaven is unfolding. Listen carefully. The wealthy man is not a stranger by chance. He is tied to your story. There are connections that will shock you when revealed. Names you thought forgotten will resurface, and conversations from long ago will suddenly make sense. This is the Spirit's way of showing you that nothing was random. Everything was pointing to this. The Spirit says, I have been weaving your story behind the curtain, but beloved, you must prepare yourself. Truth is powerful, but it is also heavy. When the inheritance is revealed, when the power of attorney is placed fully in your hands, not everyone will rejoice. Some will fight, some will envy, and some will attempt to twist the truth, but you must not be shaken. You were chosen for this, and nothing can undo what heaven has written. Michael whispers, "Stay firm, for I am fighting beside you." Even now, signs are already forming around you. Pay attention to the details others ignore. A message from someone you did not expect, a paper that seems unimportant but carries weight, or a dream that feels too real to dismiss. These are the whispers of heaven telling you the larger unveiling is near. Beloved, do not dismiss these signs. They are the footsteps of destiny approaching. Each one is proof that what you are hearing now is not fantasy. It is truth. And when today arrives, you will see the fullness of it. Do not miss this, my child. The Spirit is warning you. If you turn away, if you delay, what was meant for you will be given to others. The wealthy man has already decided. His choice is final. But your choice determines whether you step into it or walk away. This is not the hour for doubt or the season for hesitation. This is the moment to believe, to receive, and to stand tall as the child of destiny you were always meant to be. The Spirit says you will not leave empty-handed. Stay, beloved, until the final line. For before this message ends, you will hear the word your spirit has been craving all your life. The word that will unlock the hidden chamber inside you and prove beyond doubt that this inheritance is yours. My beloved child, lean closer still. This message is no longer just echoing around you. It is planting itself deep within you. Heaven has waited for this moment, and now your spirit is awakening to it. Archangel Michael is not whispering. He is roaring, declaring with fire, "This inheritance is sealed in your name, but you must believe." The wealthy man sits in silence tonight, holding papers he has already signed. He remembers faces, names, and events that connect him to you. He knows he cannot undo what heaven commanded, so he has obeyed. But in his heart, he wonders, will they realize in time? That is why today was marked. It is not his deadline, it is heaven's. Michael says, "The sands in the hourglass are almost gone." Beloved, many have tried to keep you from this truth. They spoke lies, created confusion, and even disguised themselves as friends. Why? Because if you ever knew who you truly are, their power over you would break instantly. And now, as this truth unfolds, their grip is already slipping. This is why you feel a strange mixture of excitement and fear. It is the clash of light and darkness within your soul. The darkness tries to hold you down, but the light is breaking through stronger and unstoppable, and the angel of God declares, "The light has won. Walk into it." Beloved, remember this. Inheritance is not only material, it is spiritual. The wealthy man's act is releasing not just possessions, but chains of blessing. Blessings that were withheld, delayed, and stolen. They are returning to you now, multiplied. If this word touches the deepest part of you, pause and subscribe so you remain aligned with every message. Beloved, let me show you what is coming. Before today, you will begin to see signs that confirm what you feel even now. A conversation you overhear, a sudden shift in someone's behavior, a dream that feels too vivid, or a financial door opening unexpectedly. These are not accidents, they are confirmations. The Spirit says, "Pay attention, for I am speaking in small ways before the great unveiling." But beware, beloved. Not everyone will celebrate these signs with you. Some will mock, dismiss, or warn you to stop believing. Do not listen. Their words are poisoned by fear and jealousy. But the word you are hearing now comes from a higher source, one that cannot lie or fail. Michael whispers, "If only you could see the war being fought for you right now." Yes, beloved, there is a war in the unseen realm. Angels and demons clash over your inheritance. Demons want you distracted, tired, and doubting. Angels fight to keep you awake, listening, and believing. That heaviness you sometimes feel on your chest, that sudden wave of confusion, those are attacks. But even stronger is the peace that comes when you stay here, the clarity that rises when you keep listening. That peace is proof the angels are winning. Beloved, do not underestimate what is at stake. This is not just wealth. It is destiny, power, and legacy. What happens on today will mark your life forever. If you step in, doors will open that no man can shut. If you refuse, doors will close that no man can reopen. The Spirit says, "This is your appointed time." Think of this, my child. How many times did you nearly lose everything? How many nights did you think you would not survive? And yet, you survived. Why? Because heaven was guarding you for this very moment. You were not saved by chance. You were saved by purpose. That purpose is unfolding now, line by line, as you hear this message. Beloved, your heart may tremble, but do not let fear deceive you. The trembling is not fear. It is recognition. Your spirit knows this is yours. Your soul remembers the promise made before you were born. That is why you cannot look away, why you cannot leave, because something inside you has always known there was more, and now the more has arrived. Stay until the end, beloved. The revelation is building toward the final word, which will prove this inheritance is yours. My beloved child, hear this carefully. You have been tested, refined, and purified like gold in a fire. You have walked through deserts where water seemed absent and through nights where stars refused to shine. Yet you endured. Do you know why? Because heaven was protecting what was meant for this exact hour. Archangel Michael speaks. The one who survives the storm is the one entrusted with the treasure after it. The wealthy man is not moving by logic. He is moving by divine order. Papers do not shift hands so easily. A power of attorney is not given without reason. But in this case, it was not his reasoning. It was God's command. And now your name rests where you never imagined it would. Beloved, let this truth sink into you. What you are about to inherit is bigger than your dreams. It will not only change your life, but also the lives of those around you. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. He saw the ripple effect and tried to choke you before you could reach this moment. But you rose anyway. Michael says, the hands that tried to bury you only prepared the soil for your harvest. Beloved, pause and recognize the weight of what is happening. You are not here by mistake. You did not stumble into this message by chance. The Spirit led you here as your confirmation. The unease you feel, the tug in your chest, the fire stirring in your stomach, that is heaven aligning with your soul. If this word stirs you even slightly, pause right now and subscribe. Do not let distraction pull you away. Every message from heaven is a lifeline. Beloved, I must warn you again. Not everyone will rejoice when this inheritance comes to light. Some will fight not with swords, but with whispers, accusations, and jealousy. They will call you unworthy, but you must remember they are fighting what heaven has already decided. The Spirit says, let no man call unworthy what I have already chosen. And what of today? Why such urgency? Because heaven sets dates not for its own sake, but for yours. You must be prepared, aligned, and awake when the day arrives. It is a window in time, a portal through which your inheritance passes into reality. Miss it and it will close. Stay faithful, and it will flood your life. Beloved child, in the coming days, you will feel shifts. Dreams will speak louder, and conversations will carry hidden meaning. Unexpected news will reach your ears. These are the footprints of destiny walking toward you. Do not dismiss them. Record them. Remember them. They are proof that the words you hear now are alive and true. Michael whispers, your spirit already knows the truth, but your mind must catch up. This is why the battle of doubt is strongest right now. The enemy wants to keep your mind clouded so your spirit's voice is drowned out. But you must stand firm. Do not let doubt steal what heaven is handing you, for once today comes, the matter is settled. The wealthy man's decision will be sealed, and the inheritance will either be claimed or given away. Beloved, this is your time. This is your moment. You cannot allow fear to whisper you away. The Spirit says, I have given you courage, not fear, authority, not weakness, destiny, not delay. Stay until the end, child, for the last lines of this message hold a revelation that will burn into your soul and confirm that this word is yours. My beloved child, the heavens are heavy with your name. You may feel ordinary, but the Spirit says you are extraordinary. That stirring you feel is your spirit remembering what was promised to you before you even walked this earth. Archangel Michael declares, "The hidden is becoming visible, the sealed is being opened, the forgotten is being restored." Beloved, understand this. The wealthy man's decision is more than generosity. It is prophecy being fulfilled. He is only a vessel, carrying out an order written in eternity. His hands may hold the pen, but heaven holds the command, and that command was simple. Place it in their name. This is why today cannot be ignored. It is a divine cutoff, a spiritual deadline. On that day, the signature becomes eternal, the transfer irreversible. If you align yourself before then, the inheritance flows to you. If you hesitate, it will vanish. Michael says, "Do not let hesitation rob you of what was written for you." Beloved, look back for a moment. Can you not see the pattern? The strange resistance, the unexplained losses, the repeated betrayals, they were not random. They were warfare. The enemy saw glimpses of this day and tried to stop you long before you reached it. But heaven would not allow your story to end there. Each battle was preparing you, strengthening you, and proving you ready to carry what is now being given. The Spirit whispers, "The very pain that almost destroyed you has qualified you." Beloved, if this resonates in your soul, pause now. Subscribe so you remain connected to every divine word that follows. These messages are a sequence, a chain. Miss one, and you miss the link. Do not be deceived, child. When this inheritance is revealed, not everyone will celebrate. Some will rage in silence and attempt to turn others against you. But their anger is powerless against the decree of heaven. They can shout, but they cannot erase your name. Michael says, "Your name has been etched in fire." Before today, you will notice signs. A conversation that feels strangely direct, a sudden dream, or an opportunity that appears where you expected nothing. These are not coincidences. They are alignments. Heaven is showing you that the transfer is already in motion. Beloved, prepare your heart. Authority will rest on your shoulders, and authority is never light. It calls for strength, wisdom, and courage. That is why your trials were long, and your waiting was heavy. You are being shaped, molded, and tested. Now the testing is over. Now comes the release. The Spirit says you will hold what others said was impossible. Child, let this truth burn into you. You are not stealing or receiving by chance. You are stepping into what was always meant for you. This inheritance, this authority, this transfer, it has your name written across it in the language of heaven. No one can erase it. No one can replace it. Beloved, stay until the end of this message. The last lines carry a word that will pierce your soul and confirm this is yours.